Hey guys, so next up we're going to be taking a look at the studio series Transformers 1 Sentinel Prime. So there's Sentinel Prime in his robot and vehicle mode, which is not in the movie. Side of the box right there, back of the box you have Sentinel, Ally, Sentinel, vehicle, and super mode. Bottom of the box, side of the box. Howdy got it. So here we have Sentinel Prime in his vehicle mode, which again was not in the movie. I haven't been the biggest fan of the Transformers 1 figures so far. I hated Megatron. Optimus was just okay, and Bumblebee was just kind of okay. But Sentinel, I actually think is pretty cool. So I think he is by far the best of the Transformers 1 figures so far. Which is kind of funny because I think his character is a piece of shit. But if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. His vehicle actually looks really cool. I actually really like it. Of the Sentinel Prime figures I've ever owned, which are the Titan's Return one, this one, the Leader Class Dark of the Moon one. This one's my favorite for sure. I want a more like comic booky Sentinel Prime that fits in more with like my G1 stuff, but this'll fit for now for what I need Sentinel for. But yeah, he looks really cool in this mode. His bottom is very much well, here's a Transformer, but again, he didn't transform in the movie, so it's all good. Now, to transform this guy, we'll go ahead and take these pieces off. Fold these wings back. Disconnect all of this. And these will rotate up here. Disconnect all of this. And then rotate this up. Flip this up, and that'll plug in right up there. We'll just kind of spread those out for some flair. There you go. Disconnect his legs, rotate this back, flip that down, flip that down, flip that up, flip that back, flip that in, flip that down, flip that up. Push these up. Be his arms. Make sure that's all like properly connected. Pull that back and then push it down to be his backpack. And then flip his head around. And there you have Sentinel in his robot mode. And he actually looks pretty decent in this mode. You know, he gives off that I'm totally a good guy vibe. Yep, that's the kind of vibe he gives off. His articulation is his shoulders on a full 360. They're on a ball joint, so they go back, up, down a little bit. In and out at the shoulder. Turn at the Jesus Christ. Tight turn at the bicep elbow joint. No wrist swivel on a Voyager price point. You should have a wrist swivel. Sits on a full 360. It's tight, but can't really look up or down when he has a waist swivel. His legs can go forward, back, in and out. Turn at the thigh. Knee joint, and he has an ankle pivot. He's got a bit of a toe, so he's got good articulation. He can hold his little guns. So that's neat, and you can plug the shield onto his arm like that. And he's got ports here, so if you wanted to like put his guns on his shoulders, you can do that too if you really wanted to. Not like he's a seeker or something, but you know, it's an option. It's a thing you can do. Well, then you can also plug the guns onto the shield to initiate his super mode transformation, because he does have a super mode. So we're gonna pull this piece down for some reason. I guess it's supposed to be an arm cannon. Flip the engines back out, and then flip his foot down. So he could stand like that. Flare out his chest. Open his shoulders up to let out these blasters. Open his chest up, and then flip out his face guard, kind of like Cybertron Optimus. And there's his super mode, which I think looks quite a bit cooler, and it does make him actually proper Voyager scale. So he gets a decent bit taller in this mode. His articulation's pretty much unhindered. He has a little bit more head rotation now, because now he can look up fully. And the instructions do show, like, you can collapse these if you have a flight stand. So he can be, like, to infinity and beyond type of thing. But yeah, no, this guy is a really solid figure. I like it. I was not expecting to because, like I said, I haven't had the best experience with Transformers 1 figures, but this guy kind of surprised me, and I do enjoy him quite a bit. I wish you could rip him in half, but they don't typically do death modes on mainline figures unless it's a remold and release it in a 2-pack. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, this guy's really neat. I do recommend him, especially if you're a fan of Transformers 1 or if you just need a Sentinel Prime for your collection. He's the best Sentinel Prime in the main line right now. So definitely get him if you can. So, hey, thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this review and stick around for more. Take care.